Hello, hello. Welcome to Travel Tip Tuesday, everybody. Oh my goodness, here we are. And we are coming live. I am so excited that it's been a little bit. I've been on a healing sabbatical, and we are here. We have an amazing speaker. Hello, welcome to Travel Tip Tuesday, everybody. Would love to hear in the comments, where are you in the world today? We have an amazing speaker with us today. I'm going to go ahead and take out the music so we can, hopefully the audio is good. If anyone is out there, please give us some thumbs up if you can hear me, so that we can make sure that the audio is wonderful and happening. I will introduce our speaker here in just a minute. My name is Michelle Maynard MacArthur, and I am a hospitality health and wellness strategist that is here to guide you through a positive process for change. After 30 plus years in tourism, hospitality, travel, my focus is, as a master certified health and wellness coach, is to bring to you top luxury wellness destinations around the world, talk about international travel, talk about different events and community of what we have to give back. And that is exactly what we're going to do today. We have just a beautiful, beautiful dear sister, one of the nonprofit organizations that I am privileged and honored to serve and give back, called the Plano International Festival. Our speaker today is Linda Adler, and I would just like to just give you a little bit about her. I've mentioned a little bit of things for you, but Linda was born in the wonderful country of Germany. And what I am going to do is I'm bringing her on, and she does so much for Plano International Festival. She's going to talk to us about this festival that's coming in a few weeks, and it's going to be in Haggard Park here in the wonderful city of Plano, Texas. United States of America. I am coming live on site. If you guys have been wondering where Michelle has been, from El Salvador in Central America. So you get to see some beautiful background here. But as Linda was born in Germany, she grew up in the United States, where she did earn a master's degree in international marketing from the Thunderbird School of Global Management, and went as far as studying Mandarin Chinese on a scholarship at the National Taiwan Normal University. What I do love about, as I'm bringing Linda on, and I'm going to finish reading her bio here, is that she is an accomplished IT account manager at DXC Technology, where she helps her clients communicate effectively in the global marketplace by developing and applying innovative solutions and services. She works in a cross-functional global team, managing websites, digital and print campaigns, collateral and events in 30 plus languages. Can't imagine that. But she is definitely a creative thinker. She is a lucid analyst, and she just shines in that cross-cultural communication, which makes her just the phenomenal, beautiful asset as the VP and Publicity Chair for the Plano International Festival, which I have the honor of doing the Fit Zone and taking the responsibility of our movement, our exercise. But for Linda, what she's going to talk to us about is about Plano International Festival. This is a free family event that attracts around 23 to 27,000 visitors in one day. And what it is celebrating the diversity, the culture through programs and features and all of the different types of events. And she's going to really dive in and talk to us about this. She's very proactive of helping implement constant improvements, adding the activities from year to year that she feels that will greatly give benefit to our community. She has a servant heart. She shares her brilliance and her talents with, we are all volunteers at the Plano International Festival. But for an example, in 2008, ahead of her time, she actually pioneered the Green Award-winning festival initiatives of zero waste. Last year, I am proud to say that within that, in the city of Plano, we were able to divert 97% waste-free generated from the landfills, which is phenomenal. Andrea, another brilliant servant in our team, can tell you all about that. She teaches and trains people within that, which is amazing. If you're wanting to say, hey, what can I do? How can I be a part of this Plano International Festival? I'm going to put the links and everything below. I did put it in all of the posts and everything for you to take a note. We're accepting volunteers up until the festival. Would love to have you come and give back. But my question is going to be to you is, where's your favorite family destination or event that you embrace that international culture? And I would just love for you to drop that in the comments below. But without further ado, I want to say welcome, Linda. Welcome, welcome.
Thank you, Michelle. I'm really honored to be here, and thanks for the lovely introduction.
Yes, thank you for taking the time so that we are across oceans today, just to come in and tell us a little bit about that. While I pop up the website and everything, I'd love for you just to tell the viewers a little bit. I gave a little bit of an introduction, but talk to us about what is Plano International Festival. Why do people want to come in? Why do people want to be sponsors, contribute to give back either their time, their money, their sponsorship, anything that they can to support this wonderful organization, and what can people partake in while they come there?
Yeah, absolutely. I'm so happy to have the chance to really dive into the festival, what it's all about, and what makes it so special. This year, October 18th, we are having our 21st annual International Festival here in Plano, Texas. And so it's been going on for a very long time. We're very proud of that. We've been holding festivals consistently, just had a couple of breaks, a few breaks when there was really bad weather or during the pandemic, but we are back stronger than ever. And so it's really an amazing event where we feature over 100 cultures in a single day in the beautiful park that's in downtown Plano, right in downtown. And it's just a lovely area and a lovely place to be celebrating all these cultures. And it's amazing to think how diverse, or to know how diverse, North Texas actually is. So we're a bit north of Dallas, so we're definitely in the North Texas area. And the schools in Plano are majority minority. So there are more minority students than, let's say, Caucasian students. And that's just something that we've embraced, that we're proud of, and it's really contributed to the amazing cultural vibrancy of this community. You can go to restaurants that represent all kinds of cuisines, and it's just something that the area has a lot of and that everyone can enjoy. And so the festival was started actually in 2005 to celebrate all of the different cultures in the area and to let people meet people from other cultures and really learn to appreciate their different heritage and their background, things about the cultures that are unique, and then see the similarities as well. So we feature on stage music and dance performances where local cultural groups will perform traditional dances. So coming up this October 18th, we have in our lineup flamenco dancing from Spain. We have Argentinian music, Scottish dancing, Egyptian belly dancing, even some sumo wrestling that we've never had before on stage. So that will be interesting. So all kinds of performances, and it's really a highlight of the festival. So we start out at 11 o'clock in the morning with a naturalization ceremony. Actually, first a flag parade where we have volunteers carry flags from about 100 different countries through the park. And after that parade wraps up, we are going to be naturalizing 50 candidates to become new citizens. And this is something that the festival has done from the very beginning, from the very first festival. And we've naturalized hundreds of people in that time. So it's really gratifying. It's a wonderful thing to see. So very special. I was naturalized when I was 13, so it's a familiar sight for me, and it's just a very special thing to witness. And it's one of the only outdoor naturalization ceremonies in the area. Typically, they're held indoors, so it's a chance for just the general public to come and see what that looks like, what is entailed there. So we're very happy about that aspect. We have cultural booths, so different displays and things to buy from all different cultures. And also a lot of civic and community organizations will have booths, so people can learn about some nonprofits in the area and then some government services that they may not be aware of. And that's really helpful to educate the community in terms of what resources are out there for whatever needs they may be experiencing. And so related to that, we have a wellness fair that happens from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. on that Saturday. And I think you'll have another one of our wonderful coordinators, Donna Hartman, talking about that another time. But just briefly, we're providing just a whole bunch of free services and screenings for people. So you can get your blood pressure and glucose levels checked. You can get free flu shots. You can get dental and vision exams. And this year, something we've never had before is haircuts for kids. So that's pretty exciting. Start of school, and kids need to look good for their school pictures. So if people are needing to get their haircut at no cost, that is a wonderful place to come and do that. So I'll let Donna talk more about the wellness fair when you have her on. But those are some of the main aspects of the festival, including the Fit Zone that you'll be championing, of course, and that should be just wonderful as always. So there are lots of ways people can get involved. As you said, we're always needing volunteers. It's a big festival with many aspects, from performers to wellness to fitness and the green program. We have to coach people in how to sort and throw away their trash because we have different bins for the different types of trash. And we need people to help do all of those things. So volunteers are always welcome. And we love our sponsors. We couldn't do this without them. It is an amazing way for people, for companies, organizations to get visibility in the community and maybe reach audiences that they normally would not be able to reach, because we do attract a very diverse audience, people from many different cultures and different age groups. We see families with grandparents and little tiny kids coming through. So it's a great way for companies also to reach new audiences for their business.
Thank you, Linda. Last year, I believe we had a big mile marker for the Plano International Festival. It was 20 years, right?
Yes, last year was our 20th anniversary, exactly. Yep.
And something else that's really unique that I found, I'm like one of the newbies for the team of there's how many people are just on this team of just all volunteers, that with Graciela and her excellent leadership. Talk a little bit about that, because I think that is, with so many different nonprofit organizations coming from all over, which are great charities, great ways to reach out to the community and help others. It's still something that is a core for what Plano International Festival is. But talk a little bit about that, of who are, and there's just a few of us, isn't it? And
Yeah.
and their tenure. How long?
Oh yeah.
Majority have been.
No. Right. No, you're absolutely right about that. It's a good aspect to bring up. So our president, Graciela Katzer, has been doing this since 2005. She's been president since the second year of the festival. But she's just a powerhouse and keeps everything running. And we have some really, really dedicated volunteers. And I've been involved for 18 years now, I believe. So it's been a long time. And then other coordinators have been with us at least 5, maybe 10 years. So we have a core group of about 6 board members. And then we have maybe between 10 and 20 people as either board members or coordinators of different areas. And some get involved a little bit closer to the festival. Some folks are working year round pretty much to make the whole thing come to life because it's a big, big effort. So we have that dedicated group, and we're so grateful for everyone. And Michelle, you've been a fantastic person to have with us. So yeah, we just love our volunteers. We have a good time too. It's a lot of fun to join, and we have other events throughout the year too that you can help coordinate, that you can come to. So we have almost little parties in different parts of Plano to celebrate little pockets of cultures at different times. So like pop-up events. So it's just a fun thing to do actually, and to see the different performers, and you get exposed to lots of different people and performing groups and organizations. So it's a learning experience actually for everyone involved.
Each year. One of the things I'd love to, you can kind of just chime in, is to talk a little bit more about too, is that cultural thing. As far as we all love, I mean, from different parts, each one of us are from different parts of the world. For me and Graciela from Argentina, I get to be a wonderful dual, we call it doble ciudadano, a dual citizen from Argentina and the United States, but is the immigration and the naturalization, but also with how we at Plano International Festival reach out to the kids, our next generations, teaching them, guiding them, helping them learn what is culture. They get a passport and they get to go by all these different booths that they learn what a visa is. How wonderful is that when you really look at the initial of, I'm sitting here in El Salvador and I can't tell you the vast majority have never left their little pueblo. But to help someone learn what that passport is and the guidelines of, especially where we're looking at where immigration and making sure that you do things the proper way, having that passport of the visa of being able to travel, they get to do that as little kids to learn that. I don't know if there's anything else that you want to share about that, because that's a great exercise for the kids. And then the other thing is, I'd love you to talk about the STEAM.
The STEAM area. Yeah, no, absolutely. Those are huge areas of the event. So the passports, I think the festival has had them from pretty much the beginning. And so there's a little booklet with different country flags and then lines for each country, asking what the language and the capital are of that country. So kids will get this little free passport booklet, and then they get to go around the park and find the different country booths. So it's a little bit like a scavenger hunt. You have to find the countries that are in the passport, and they're not in alphabetical order in the park, but that's okay. So you get to roam around the whole park and get your stamp and then answer the questions that are in the passport. And then at the end, you get a prize. So we have a table set up where kids can get a prize for making the journey to all the booths and learning what they can about those cultures. And that's just a beautiful aspect of it. So it's learning about the countries and cultures, and then how passports work. And that's a kind of a cool thing. So even if you can't travel, you can travel the world, is what we like to say at the Plano International Festival, all in a single day, and get to explore and experience so many countries. And it's so much fun for kids. I mean, they just have a blast going around and finding all the right booths to go to get their little stamp. And then for further education for the kids, we have a whole children's area where we typically have a fire truck from the Plano Fire Department, so that kids can hop in the front seat and explore that a little bit. That's always really fun for kids. We have other organizations participating, like the Plano Libraries, the Plano Symphony Orchestra. They're providing an instrument petting zoo. Libraries are providing craft activities. And so it's just a really rich experience. And there's so many different things that kids can try their hand at. We'll have clubs, local clubs from different schools, showing off their robotics invention. So kids can take a look at what that looks like. That's in the STEAM area. So that's science, technology, engineering, art, and math, that whole STEAM area of studies. Kids can experience a little bit of what that's like, and hopefully give them some incentive to pursue those areas as they get older and get into harder classes in school. So we give them just that little bit of exposure at the festival to maybe spark some interest and make kids think about, robotics are pretty cool. Maybe they would have never thought to do anything related to robotics, but this could spark that curiosity in them and help them to branch out in their learning. So that's a wonderful thing of the festival.
Yeah.
And we've got even great organizations like the Perot Museum of Nature and Science. They have a tech truck that's going to be joining us. We've got the Sci-Tech Discovery Center from Frisco. They will be on hand. So lots of, as I said, just different fun experiences for the kids to roam around and explore and learn as they go.
It's going to be busy, busy.
Mhm.
There, we will have, like, I think we've got the program that is already on the website, that it should have the map and everything for people to see.
Yeah.
Parking, is going to be obviously in Haggard Park. Streets will be shut off for those food trucks, for the Perot truck, for all of these different trucks. The fire truck will be there. We've got first responders that are there. It's always been just, it's so organized. Graciela is just immaculate with that, as well as the waste free. I have to say, you come and we will have, everything is biodegradable. So if you are coming, bring your water bottle. I'll try to have a bunch of different water bottles at my stand to give away if you're needing, because we'll have water all throughout. Everything is about just having that respect for our earth. And at the Fit Zone, and hopefully I'll be talking with Donna a little bit more about, it's about the movement and about our health and wellness at that area, which is at the Saigon House, right in front of the stage and right after Fit Zone goes. It will be where the steam is, but behind we've got Giselle that runs the fashion show, and the fashion show will go, like you were mentioning, with all the different cultures and countries. But a couple of other things that I love to say is that naturalization. We've got each of these that I don't know, maybe you can kind of, or we can just say, wait to come and see. But the mayor comes, everybody comes as far as, so these individuals that have been trying for however long, I think it's a year, to get their citizenship. This is the time that they actually have that celebration right before with the flags. Do you want to mention a little bit about that, Donna?
Yeah. So the flag ceremony or the flag parade starts at 11 a.m. and we've got some patriotic music that will be playing by the Plano Community Band. So they will be on stage and playing some patriotic songs as the flags go through the park. And then we'll have some speeches, and then a judge from USCIS, Customs and Immigration Services. Well, the judge is from the local courts, but then we have folks from the Customs and Immigration Services presiding over the ceremony, and the judge will deliver the oath of allegiance. And then the folks say their first Pledge of Allegiance as American citizens. So it's a really touching thing to see. And it's just really, really gratifying that we get to be part of their sometimes years, maybe a decade. It can take a very long time for the citizenship to work its way through. And so it's really gratifying that we get to be part of that, like the end of their journey, the celebratory part. And everyone is so excited. They arrive in the morning, the candidates, and everyone's nervous and not knowing what to expect. And then everyone is just so happy at the end of it. So it's really nice to see.
Yeah, and it's when be conscious is another thing, that when you're there, because this is a special time for them, but also with trash and making sure that you're putting the trash in, and that this is a very special time for each of these individuals. So when you come, but it is going to be lots of fun. We invite you to please log on to www.planointernationalfestival.org if you want to find out more about it. I've popped up a few times what the mission is for Plano International Festival. If you want to participate with volunteering, there is a volunteer link, and please go in and select where you want to volunteer. Would love to have you come to Fit Zone and help me out. I will be there over at the Saigon House, and helping people to have a lot of exercise and lots of fun. It starts around 11 o'clock. We'll be finishing probably between 2 and 3, and then I'll be turning it over to Eleni and Michael for the steam and everybody that's coming in there. But if you are wanting to give back, what can I do? There are plenty of places to go and do that. I can't come and physically be there, but I want to come and just give money. We would love to receive that. If you've got your kids that want to volunteer, we give back. Linda, if you want to talk about, because we give back volunteer hours community, right?
Exactly. So a lot of kids in middle and high school, they need to accumulate a certain amount of community credit hours for especially National Honor Society. And so we sign those papers to show that the kids have actually done some volunteering. And that's like a great way, a fun way too. You'll have groups of kids who are all friends who all sign up around the same time. And so they really enjoy that. It makes them happy to be able to go around with their friends and just experience everything. So it's a great experience, I think, a fun way for kids to get their community credit hours in. And I wanted to say, Michelle, about the Fit Zone, it's important that people go there so they can work out a little bit and then visit the food trucks and not feel so guilty. So we have about 10 food trucks this year. So it'll be a lot of yummy things for folks to try.
Exactly. And I'm going to go back to volunteering because, we like to make sure that you're taken care of so you can enjoy a little bit of the food trucks if you're coming to volunteer. But definitely come and get what I call is get your juices going and get that energy going. I'm working on the schedule right now. Usually I will go with bringing your cardio up and your heart rate up, and then I will have something that brings it down. So if you're like, oh, I'm not healthy, I'm out of shape, it's okay, because wherever you are in your health and your wellness and your physical status right there, we'll meet you right there where you are. If you can't touch your toes, I will say touch your knees, your hands to your knees or your hands to your thighs if you're having a hard time, but you've got to start somewhere so that you can have that flexibility of moving. If you need to sit down, we'll figure that out and get you a chair or something. But for anybody with any type of limitation, please just come so that you can just participate, to really get a little bit of movement, to learn what that and why it's so important, and then go and enjoy the food. You'll go over to the wellness where Donna and the wellness area is. A lot of free stuff for the community as well.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. And the park is, it's a public park and it's accessible. So folks in wheelchairs will have no problems. People with strollers, and we have a lot of little kids in their strollers. So it's easily accessible for anyone.
Yep, and very family friendly, pet friendly. There are restrooms that are there, everything that's going to be there. So we're excited. We look forward to having you. Linda, I just want to say thank you. Thank you so much for coming on, for taking the time, because I know that you're so busy. And if there's anything that I can say about just sharing my gratitude for you saying and just dropping, and this is what these volunteers all here do. They give their time. So I want to say thank you. Is there anything before we leave? And don't, as far as, is there anything that you have just to share before we leave?
Yeah, just go ahead and I'd encourage people to like us on Facebook. We are posting a lot there these days about our sponsors and about some of the things that you can expect to see. So we've got information about how you can sign up for free mammograms at the Wellness Fair. Tomorrow starts Breast Cancer Awareness Month. And then we'll have some posts about the food trucks that will be there and some of the performers. And so you can get a sneak peek at some of the exciting things that you can expect to see. So please do follow us on Facebook so you can keep up with what's happening and what to expect.
Yep. And I've posted it. If you're one of my followers, I've posted it over on my Instagram, my YouTube, which is we're streaming on YouTube, my LinkedIn. If you see that, share that with whoever. Obviously, Facebook, I have tagged all of them. You can see and take a look. But like, comment, share, just to get the awareness out so people can come enjoy all the fun that's over at Plano International Festival at Haggard Park. And it is going to be a lot of fun. It is Saturday, October the 18th. And we will be starting to set up, as early as 8 in the morning. You're welcome just to come out, but everything just will go all day long. So please, love to see you there. And if there's anything you need, just comment in any of these feeds right here, any questions, and one of either my team or someone will reach out to you. So, Linda, thank you. Anything else before we close?
No, I think that's great. Looking forward to seeing as many people as possible there. And thank you so much, Michelle, for having me. It's been really a pleasure. Thank you so much.
Absolutely. Well, Linda, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to pop you out. Don't leave yet, so I can catch you back in the green room and properly say goodbye to you. But Linda, Adler, everyone, just give her a huge thank you and lots of love, and comments below in the comment section. Thank you, Linda.
Thank you so much. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. All right. So guys, I want to say thank you again for being here. It's been an honor for me to actually, one of the first times that I've been back live from a lot of what I call a healing sabbatical I've been on. I'll be sharing a lot more later after the festival is done, but I couldn't think of a better way to come back with some beautiful ladies and something I'm very passionate about. Just to say thank you. Thank you for coming on. If you have any questions, please. If you are looking for anything for a beautiful place in one of the top luxury wellness destinations, please message me. If you're looking for any coaching and consulting as a master certified health and wellness coach, my focus is to help you entrepreneurs, executives, retirees, guide you through that holistic, healing, lean approach from the inside out. And that stands for your lifestyle, your exercise, your attitude, and your nutrition. But I do want to say thank you again from the bottom of my heart to say how much I do appreciate you. And we are going to be tuning out now. And I look to catch you guys next time. Bye-bye.